The jungle was alive with sound, the low hum of insects, the distant cry of monkeys, and the rustle of leaves whispering in the humid air. But beneath this orchestra of life, there was another kind of silence. Silence that meant danger. Deep in the shadows, beneath the roots of an ancient tree, something massive stirred. It was a creature few had ever seen, and even fewer had survived to tell about: the giant king cobra, the silent killer of the prehistoric world. Millions of years ago, when Earth was hotter, wetter, and wilder, reptiles ruled the land. Among them slithered the undisputed king. This wasn't the cobra we know today. This beast stretched over 30 feet long, thick as a man's thigh, with eyes that gleamed like molten gold. Its scales shimmered in hues of black and bronze, blending perfectly with the jungle floor. Every movement it made was deliberate, soundless, deadly. The air in the ancient rainforest was thick with moisture, the scent of rotting leaves and animal musk everywhere. Primitive mammals scurried between roots, giant lizards basked in filtered sunlight, and birds the size of eagles swooped overhead. But when the king cobra began to move, everything stopped. Birds went silent. Insects froze. Even the wind seemed to hold its breath. The cobra lifted its head from the undergrowth, tasting the air with a slow flick of its tongue. Heat-sensing pits along its jawline caught the faint movement of Lifa, monitor lizard. Sluggish from the heat, basking on a fallen trunk. The cobra's body tightened. Slowly, almost gracefully, it advanced, its belly gliding over moss and soil without a whisper. The lizard had no idea death was already upon it. Then it struck. The cobra's fangs sank deep into its prey with terrifying precision, injecting a venom so potent it could stop a heart in seconds. The lizard convulsed once, twice, and then it was over. The cobra watched in eerie stillness, waiting for life to drain away completely before swallowing the body whole, inch by inch. In this ancient world, speed and strength mattered, but nothing compared to stealth. In silence, the king cobra reigned supreme. As the sun dipped low, golden light filtered through the canopy, painting the jungle floor in patches of fire. The cobra found a new resting place among twisted vines and tangled roots. Its belly was full, but its eyes never closed completely. It was both predator and prey. For in this time, even kings had enemies. Far in the distance, a shadow moved, massive, heavy, with footsteps that shook the ground. A prehistoric predator, perhaps a large cat-like reptile or an early crocodilian, sniffed the air. It caught the faint scent of the snake's recent kill.
Ow!
The cobra sensed it too. The great serpent froze, body coiled and ready. The intruder approached, unaware that it was walking into the territory of a silent killer. When the creature came within striking distance, the cobra uncoiled in a blur of motion. Its hood flared, revealing markings like a pair of burning eyes. The predator hesitated, growling low, uncertain. That split second of fear was all the cobra needed. With a lightning-fast strike, it aimed for the face. But this time, the beast was ready. The claws came down, slicing through scales, pinning the serpent momentarily. The jungle erupted into chaos, thrashing, hissing, roaring. Dust and leaves filled the air. For a long moment it looked like the king had finally met its match, but kings do not surrender easily. The cobra twisted its body, wrapping its massive coils around the attacker's torso, tightening with relentless force. The sound of cracking ribs echoed through the trees. The predator's struggles weakened, then stopped. The cobra held on until all movement ceased. When it finally released its grip, the jungle returned to its haunting quiet. The king cobra had survived, but not without scars. As it slithered away into the shadows, the blood from its wounds left a thin trail across the forest floor. The night fell fast in the ancient jungle, and with it came a chorus of new sounds, the cries of nocturnal creatures, the buzz of insects, the low rumble of thunder in the distance. Rain began to fall, heavy and warm, washing away the traces of battle.
Oh.
The cobra vanished beneath the roots of a tree, disappearing as silently as it had come. Millions of years later, paleontologists would find fragments of fossilized bone and faint impressions of scales in ancient rock. From these, they would piece together the story of a serpent so massive, so dominant, that it ruled its world in silence. They would name it Tit-no-Boath, the the closest real-world descendant of such a legend, but even Titanoboa lacked the cunning and the deadly grace that ancient myth described of the giant king cobra. In this forgotten age, evolution was an arms race. Every creature developed weapons to survive: speed, claws, teeth, armor. But the cobra had perfected something far greater: patience. It didn't chase. It didn't roar. It waited. Its venom wasn't just a chemical light, it was a weapon of design, capable of paralyzing muscles, shutting down hearts, dissolving tissue. Even creatures much larger than itself fell helplessly in seconds. The jungle around it evolved. Species came and went. Climates shifted, but the cobra's lineage endured. Its design was already perfect. Every generation carried the same traits: stealth, intelligence, precision. And long after the giants of that age vanished, the spirit of the silent killer lived on in its descendants, the cobras and serpents that still move unseen beneath our feet today. Imagine standing in that ancient forest, surrounded by towering ferns and the echo of thunder. You hear nothing, but somehow you know you're not alone.
Yes.
Something watches, something ancient and calculating.
But
It moves without sound, breathes without warning. Its power doesn't come from noise or speed. It comes from silence. The giant king cobra didn't just survive by killing. It survived by disappearing, by knowing when to strike and when to vanish. It was a master of patience, a symbol of quiet dominance in a world ruled by chaos. Every life it took fed not only its hunger, but its legend. Even now, when modern cobras flare their hoods and sway before they strike, they carry within them the ghost of that ancient ruler. The world has changed, but the art of the silent kill remains the same. In the end, nature's greatest predators aren't the ones that roar the loudest. They are the ones you never hear coming, the ones that move through the dark, unseen, unhurried, unchallenged. The ones like the giant king cobra, the silent killer of a forgotten world,